conversation, but this is
Well, the funny thing is that like the Red Shoes is very much about like art, and in the Matrix, it's like we're all fucking dying here. Do you want to like?
Could it
Yeah,
be?
I feel the same way, and I feel like the movie is supposed to like ignite a passion in you to pursue your own calling. And there's this kind of a baseline level of classical music appreciation that like I feel like I have. It's pretty common to have. Even opera, I've been to the opera. And there's just something about like the specific way that like classical ballet, like the kinds of motions they get into, like you see it in the Red Shoes, and you're like, wow, look at this, it's beautiful or whatever. But
My mom, for whom ballet was the Red Shoes. And the first thing that randomly came up was this woman doing kind of like a piece on how it influenced a bunch of horror movies, particularly things like The Black Swan, but then also like Dario Argento stuff, which
yeah, I think that like the specifically what you were saying, I think earlier on about like how this movie is very much about like the obsessive fixation and like the ritual of it. Like Suspiria is basically like, what if they do this because it's like not about the art and it's for like some.
I've had a lot of experience with obsession and addiction, right? We all know that. Mike, you have a level of passion, or at least I know you're saying it was more in your earlier life, but I mean, you still do. Like the point you made about it helps you focus and orient your life. I mean, like that's
These movies. That like now that Mike, of his own volition, is choosing to enjoy some 70s movies, that I'm coming in like, guys, we're watching fucking 40s movies now.
Yeah,
oh, you guys like the 70s? Now we're gonna watch some 40s movies.
Wait, Mike, was that?
How dare you? And like that's how no one does any like absorption of media that isn't doing some other thing at this point in time. You can't even get people to turn their phones off at the movie theater.
Okay. Well, I will then use this opportunity to bring up some of my notes here that are a little bit of a non notes to go through here.
That's what we've been doing. When you got up to go to the bathroom, me and Mike were doing our more tangential notes. So this is the segment of the show we're at for sure.
And also, I need to use the restroom as well, so I'm going.
Let's both go. I also have to go, and then Evan can.
Are you aware that there's a big kerfuffle about the effects of AI on the porn industry? There was this big article.
Sure. Absolutely. How would you guys feel about watching at least one more Powell and Pressburger movie? I'm ready to do.
So as you know, I like to go to the Alamo Draft House and get a burger. Now there is an option for people like me to pay $19.99. They had this in the past, they took it away, but now they've brought back the unlimited movies for $20 a month thing. Do you think I should do that for $19.99?
That's a crazy deal. I don't want shouting people out. I just want to shout out the choreographers and dancers that I like on Instagram, and then I want to tag them in the post and see if any of them watch it. I want to shout out Zoe Titopoulos, the choreographer. I want to shout out Casey Rice and Haley Paolillo, the dancer she works with. I want to shout out Mary Louise Hertog and Kelsey Kessling. And yeah, you know, just this is about the beauty of dance. And I hope you ladies check out the Red Shoes if you haven't already, and listen to more podcast.
Yes, well, and you can catch me at the Washington, D.C. American Ballet performance of Swan.
Yeah, there's so many options.
Yeah, so next Friday night, I am going to be in Dallas, Texas, giving a speech about quantitative easing and also the potential benefits of devaluing our currency as a means of assuaging our national debt burden. So you can be there and check that.